Alright, today I'm going to show you guys the Sith Trooper from SH Figuarts. Now, this is not good. And here's the sticker for all you people who don't believe my figures are real. Keep asking me whether my Iron Man's a knockoff. Well, you know what? Before I do that, let me show you guys. Iron Man, okay? Right there, sticker, right there. I didn't think I have to justify myself, but there you go, Iron Man. And if you're wondering about that, which video that came from, is the one that I kind of trash this figure a lot because of the quality, and the quality on this one is not as good. So let's get. Alright, so before I start anything else, I just want to go into the issue that I have. Right off the bat, you can see there's a huge seam line right underneath there around the chin area. So it looks like they had this piece here, where the cheek meets the nose and down to the mouth section. This whole thing is just one piece here, so that runs all the way around. That's one piece, and you can see how bad. You can see that seam line right there. It's horrendous how nasty it looks. You can see that seam line. It's so obvious and so unsettling. It's just ugly to look at. Really ugly to look at. And the other issue I have is the neck. You can see he has no neck whatsoever, and which makes him impossible to move around. His head is barely movable because how tight the neck is, how short that neck joint is. You can see it's not gonna let you look up. I mean, here, that's about how far you can look up, and there's no looking down at all because this how tight that how small that neck joint is. It's barely touching the top of the socket joint there. So yeah, it's so tight that it's so short that it doesn't allow any movement whatsoever around the neck area. And shoulder wise, I can live with, even though you see a huge gap there. I can live with that. That's not that big of a deal. The main issue is the seam line. It's like, oh, why did they do that? It looks god awful, so ugly. I don't know what's going on, but yep, there's the rest of the figure, and let's show you the accessories. And here are the accessories. The accessories are nice. There are quite a few weapons that this figure provides. And this one looks like an MP7 right here. This one looks like, there it is right there. That looks like MP7. It's nice, and no moving parts whatsoever. And there's your regular blaster with a thicker barrel, and then this weapon is basically from the heavy gunner. And there's the bipod, and then it comes with a couple of hands, basically trigger finger hands, and then gripping hands, and a pair of fists. And that's it. And this figure is going to set you back about 66 to 70, somewhere around there, and it's totally not worth it. I wouldn't get it. Oh, another issue I have, the ankle. The ankle articulation is so bad. This one right here, especially this side, he cannot move the ankle. He can move forward, but he cannot move back. Again, don't know why that's the case. Move forward, but not back. It's just a poorly constructed. You can see there's a hinge joint there, but it won't allow his leg to move back because of, I guess because back here, how they didn't leave any room for his legs to move. So yeah, it's completely stuck. So you can see his feet is pointing forward a little bit, especially on this side. You see it's at an angle. So you're gonna have to readjust the thigh or the knees for him to stand properly. And again, for the price you're paying, this is not a great figure. Yeah, with the cost of these figures, I mean, no, I definitely would not recommend this guy to anyone. Get the Hasbro version. That one's a lot nicer and a lot cheaper too. And as far as the abdominal, I mean, pretty good. I mean, good range. Abdominal section, that's good. And then as for the legs, I do like the legs, and these panels do move up, so that's nice. I like that. They did that with the First Order, and they're continuing on with this line, so I'm happy about that. The legs I do like. Oh my god, are these not... Oh, okay, thank god. I was like, why is one taller than the other? So there is thigh swivel right there. And then as for the legs, you got these T-crotch joints, which I like more than the ball joints. So yeah, these I like. And then as for the knees, a little over 90. That's nice. And then toes articulation, and then it does pivot left and right. It's very tight, which I like. The pivoting I like, but the forward and back, it's terrible. So there are some good parts, but the bad parts are just so hard to get over, especially the helmet. It's like I'm looking at this figure straight on, and there's a huge seam right there. It's god awful. I do not recommend this figure at all to anyone. And golly, is there a seam line right there on the dome? I don't know. It looks kind of bad. Right there, you can see that line right there. Looks like it's not fitting properly. Oh my god, this piece of crap. So yeah, not great. Well, I'll show you guys what it looks like with weapons on. Weapons, hands, I guess, in a second. But yeah, definitely not worth the price point. This figure, what Tamashi's charging. Alright, here's the trooper holding on to the weapon with both hands. This is one thing I do like about SHF, is that they can hold weapons with both hands, and it looks quite natural when they're doing it, and that I do like. But the neck, look at that. He can't even look at where he's shooting because how short the neck is. It's just so frustrating messing with this figure. And that seam line, look at that. It's just staring right at me. It's so annoying. The seam line is just so annoying. It doesn't even have to be done that way too. I don't know why they did it that way. I mean, with all the previous helmets, I mean, they did a good job with it, but this one just so fugly. Yeah, but golly. Yeah, overall, I don't recommend this figure. It does have nice poses you could give them, but not around the head. Terrible neck, and then terrible helmet. It's definitely not recommended. $60, $60+ not worth it at all. Don't buy this. It's garbage. There you go. Thanks for watching. And here's a quick comparison. You can see this is the Black Series, and this is the SHF. Look at how much worse the SHF is compared to the Black Series. And this one costs a third the price. Look at how well they could pull that mold out of one single solid piece, while SHF has to create 2 separate pieces, maybe even 3, just to create this helmet, which looks absolutely horrendous. Look at how much nicer that scope is from Black Series. So much nicer. And yeah, there you have it.